Can you hear and see me well?
Yes, I can.
How are you?
Hmm, I'm good. Yeah. How about you?
I'm also good. It's nice to see you again.
Yes. See you again.
All right, so let's start the lesson. This is daily news. Why Japan and Korea still build travel hub centers? Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, let's have words and phrases. Please repeat.
Presence.
Presence.
Her presence made the event more special.
Her presence made the even more special.
Widespread.
Widespread.
The disease became widespread within weeks.
The disease became widespread within weeks.
Fundamentally.
Fundamentally.
She is fundamentally different from her twin sister.
She is fundamentally different from her twin sister.
Staff.
Staff.
We need to staff the booth with 2 people this weekend.
We need to staff the booth with 2 people this weekend.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
The young entrepreneur launched a new product last month.
The young entrepreneur launched a new product last month.
Okay, so now please make a sentence using those words. The first word is presence.
Presence. The presence of tasty local foods attracted a lot of people to Japan.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, next is widespread.
iPhone. In Japan, iPhone is more widespread than Android phones.
Okay, very well. Next is fundamentally.
Fundamentally. He is fundamentally dislike studying something.
Okay, next word is staff.
Stuff. Mm, mm, the company staff a lot of people for to a lot of people that event. So
A lot of people for that event.
for that event.
Okay, very nice. Last word is entrepreneur.
Um, young people are more likely to be entrepreneurs compared to elder people.
All right, very nice. So now let's have comprehension. So these are the questions that you need to answer later. Number one, what has caused the decline of tourist information centers in European countries? Number two, what do the guides in Seoul wear? And number three, why do experts believe in-person tourist centers remain popular in Asia? Okay, so for the article, what audio do you want me to play? US, British, or Canadian?
US, please.
Okay, I'll play it now.
Why Japan and Korea still build travel help centers. Tourist information centers, once essential for travelers, are rapidly losing their presence in many European countries today. The widespread use of social media and smartphones has fundamentally transformed how tourists access information, significantly reducing the need for physical counters. France closed its last center near the Eiffel Tower in early 2025, and Scotland will shut down all such facilities by year's end. In contrast, Japan and South Korea are expanding theirs. These centers are evolving into cultural exchange hubs. South Korea now has over 600 centers, double the number from 2015. In Seoul, mobile booths, staffed by multilingual guides in red shirts and cowboy hats, assist tourists directly on the streets. Experts link this trend to Asia's group-oriented culture, which values personal contact. Japan added 250 centers between 2018 and 2024. A stamp rally tradition, collecting ink stamps from landmarks, turns travel into a memorable experience. A Thai entrepreneur even created an app, StamQuest, inspired by this custom. Despite the digital shift, Japan and South Korea show that in-person help still matters. Their tourist centers foster emotional connections, offering support that goes beyond navigation and brings back the joy of real-world travel.
Are you good with that, or do you want to listen one more time?
Please let me listen.
Okay, no problem.
Why Japan and Korea still build travel help centers. Tourist information centers, once essential for travelers, are rapidly losing their presence in many European countries today. The widespread use of social media and smartphones has fundamentally transformed how tourists access information, significantly reducing the need for physical counters. France closed its last center near the Eiffel Tower in early 2025, and Scotland will shut down all such facilities by year's end. In contrast, Japan and South Korea are expanding theirs. These centers are evolving into cultural exchange hubs. South Korea now has over 600 centers, double the number from 2015. In Seoul, mobile booths, staffed by multilingual guides in red shirts and cowboy hats, assist tourists directly on the streets. Experts link this trend to Asia's group-oriented culture, which values personal contact. Japan added 250 centers between 2018 and 2024. A stamp rally tradition, collecting ink stamps from landmarks, turns travel into a memorable experience. A Thai entrepreneur even created an app, StamQuest, inspired by this custom. Despite the digital shift, Japan and South Korea show that in-person help still matters. Their tourist centers foster emotional connections, offering support that goes beyond navigation and brings back the joy of real-world travel.
Okay, so my first question is, what has caused the decline of tourist information centers in European countries?
Well, the reason of the decline is the widespread use of social media and smartphones.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, number two, what do the guides in Seoul wear?
The guys in Seoul wear red shirts and cowboy hats.
Yes, okay. So now number three, why do experts believe in-person tourist centers remain popular in Asia?
Mm, this is because of the trend. Asia's group-oriented culture, which values personal contact.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, so now let's proceed to the next part. Please read out the article.
Sure. Why Japan and Korea still build travel help centers? Tourist information centers, once essential for travelers, are rapidly losing their presence in many European countries today. The widespread use of social media and smartphones have fundamentally transformed how tourists access information, significantly reducing the need for physical counters. France closed its last center near the Eiffel Tower in early 2025, and Scotland will shut down all such facilities by year's end. In contrast, Japan and South Korea are expanding theirs. These centers are evolving into cultural exchange hubs. South Korea now has over 600 centers, double the number from 2015. In Seoul, mobile booths staffed by multilingual guys in red shirts and cowboy hats assist tourists directly on the streets. Experts link this trend to Asia's group-oriented culture, which values personal contact. Japan added 250 centers between 2018 and 2024. A stamp rally tradition collecting ink stamps from landmarks turns travel into a memorable experience. A Thai entrepreneur even created an app, Stamp Quest, inspired by this custom. Despite the digital shift, Japan and South Korea show that in-person help still matters. Their tourist centers foster The tourist centers foster emotional connections, offering support that goes beyond navigation and brings back the joy of real world travel.
Okay, good job. So now let's have discussion. My first question is, do you enjoy talking to local people when you travel? Support your answer.
Yes, I do that. So that is only the case when I can. When the local people can speak English, so or I can communicate with like just only body languages or something like that. So because if we don't have a way to communicate with them, like languages or something like that, so it's difficult to talk, just talk to them, and yeah, I cannot enjoy some communications without any ways. So yeah, so recently I prefer to visit the English spoken countries because I can so communicate with local people uh, in English. So yeah, so the answer is yes.
Yeah. By talking to local people, you can learn about their culture or what's
Yeah.
the good food there or
Mm-hmm.
good places, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, I will type the sample answers to that. Next question is, do you think face-to-face service is still important for tourists? Support your answer.
Mm, yes, I do. Mm, face-to-face service. Or so face-to-face, okay, so face-to-face communication or face-to-face experience with local people is important to be exposed uh, to expose myself into the local culture, feel the culture so deeply. So
Yeah.
it's important. Uh, however, to be honest, I've never used those services in other countries like support centers, help centers in the sightseeing spot. You know, because I'm not sure about there's the content of services provided by the help centers. So just asking, well, I have just asked the place where I can use the Wi-Fi as a help center. So yeah, aside from that, I have never used those help centers. But in Japan, so I'm living in the area which is very near to the sightseeing spot, and I can see a lot of tourists in my daily life. So on the street, there are some people who wears the blue check coat that shows they are volunteers for tourists. And yeah, so sometimes asked they are asked something by the tourists. So to improve my English skill, so I thought I that if I can participate in the volunteer that contributes my improvement of my skill, I guess. But so I couldn't do that because the deadline has passed before. So after that, so yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, I applied some part-time job, which is mm, which is like a help center, like guide, so tourist guide, you know, tour guide.
Yeah. Did you get hired?
Uh, I've never, I haven't told actually, talked with the employer yet, so I'm not sure. But so yeah, I scheduled the day of meeting. So after that, I can know whether I can work at I can work as a tour guide or not.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I hope you'll pass. It's a
Yeah.
nice experience, like to
Yes.
talk with different people,
Mm-hmm.
different nationalities, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It's like a good practice for your English
Mm.
skills.
Yes, and that part-time jobs are very popular among young people and people in Japan who wanna go working holiday. Mm. So you know, I
Mm.
don't have the plan to join the working holiday, but so improve my English skill more. So directly and using English in my daily life will bring accumulate the experience of presentation in English. So
Yeah.
explain explain about Japan directly to the audience.
Yeah.
Yes, it's I guess that is the best way to enhance my English skill.
Yeah. Like you can widen your vocabulary also by
Yeah, yeah,
talking to
yeah.
other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay,
Mm.
here are the sample answers to that. Next question is, do you enjoy collecting souvenirs during your trips? Support your answer.
Yeah, yes, I do that. I don't collect so, some specific type of souvenirs, but uh, in my way, mm, recently I usually visit some vintage shops to buy like old accessories or silver accessories,
Yeah.
which is unique to that area. So or uh, I visit some I buy some clothes from the local brand, so since I can after coming to after returning to Japan, I can wear the souvenirs and I can use the souvenir in my daily life. So
Yeah.
yeah, that reminds me the memory of the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a good remembrance of your trip, right?
remembrance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite souvenir that you bought so far?
So far, in this year, in last February, I visited Taiwan and I bought the leather jacket. So yeah, it is very good, and that is now one of my favorite jacket I have.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
Wow, that's good.
yeah, that's good.
Like you get to wear because some of my souvenirs
Mhm.
when I travel, but locally only, I didn't get to use it. So I ended up just keeping it in a storage box. So
Mm-hmm,
I think next time I should buy something that I can use. Like so
Yes,
yeah.
this is my tip. So
Okay.
the kuromi is souvenir. The kuromi
Mm.
behind you is
I bought this in the mall here in the
okay.
Philippines. Yeah. This is like popular here in the Philippines right now. Kuromi.
Kuromi, yes,
Yeah.
they are very popular among Japanese
Yeah.
girls as well. Yeah. No.
Okay, here are the sample answers to that. Next question is: should cities invest more in tourist guides on the street? Support your opinion.
Mm, oh, I can't say the city should invest more in tourist guides on the street. Mm, that depends on the strategies or tactics of the municipalities. So yeah, putting stopping those tour guides sometimes annoying for specific specific groups like citizens or something like that because yeah, so it is like unnatural. Yeah, so stopping those kind of people on the street is like unnatural for the citizens. But so the bad actually when I so research about the frontiers in Japan, like I said, so it was actually frontier, so there I cannot get any payment from the cities or the organizations, just volunteer. So it
Okay.
I'd say it's not investment.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have a salary.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's why you're a volunteer. Okay. Wow. But because here in the Philippines, tourist guides sometimes are annoying. For example, they
Mm-hmm.
persuade you to buy a package of a tour. Like
Mm-hmm.
they will bring you to different destinations in that area. But
Mm-hmm.
I think some foreigners, they don't like that. They just want to be independent and travel by themselves
Uh,
or explore the area by themselves. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I think it depends.
Depends. Depends
Yeah.
on the participants or tourists. So, mm,
But for example, older people, like
mm.
they are not good in like using smartphones
Ah, yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
right. So they need. I think they need tourist guides.
Yeah, so actually, I see a lot of so elderly groups here in Japan, here in Ueno district. So yeah, most people are elderly. Yeah, uh, yeah. So like I said, I can understand.
Okay. Oh, here are the sample answers to that. Next question: do you think asking for help is easy when you travel? Why or why not?
I don't think so. Yeah, because I'm a while traveling to traveling to outside of Japan, I cannot express myself freely as Japanese, and so I'm not sure where to visit if I have to travel, and yeah, so and I'm not sure about the characters of those local people. So in Japan, I can easily rely on so strangers because
Yes.
in nature they are so kind, I guess. But in other countries, that is not the case, I guess. So yeah, I'm a little bit. Mm, I'm not willing to ask something to other people in other countries. So yeah, just googling research or so. Uh, yeah, this is a health center if I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
spot.
think it's better rather than asking some random people,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? Because some people, they might be or they may have bad intentions towards you, especially when they see that you're a foreigner
Mm-hmm.
in that place. Yeah, usually they will make they will take advantage of you because you're a foreigner.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unlike in your country, it's a safe country, but in other country, I don't think so.
Yeah, so yeah, I have experienced those events, like, so yeah, the one talked to me, or sell sold something like misanga or some items, and
Mhm.
so yeah, I ran away. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
I
nice.
just feel scared. So
Yeah. We don't have much time. Thank
hmm
you so much, Koki. I'm happy to see you
yeah,
again.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.
Have a nice day.